What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. So I figured I'd shoot this video because I just started watching Dark Shadows, the television series. I believe it was a series back in the 70s. I'm familiar with it because my dad was a big fan of it when it first came out, and he's still a big fan of it to this day. So I was kind of familiar with it, but I haven't ever actually seen it myself. I just heard him talking about it. So I actually sat down and I watched it, and I didn't watch the complete series yet. Uh, Basically, I'm just on, I don't know what episode I'm on yet, but I've just kind of been watching it there for a little bit. But basically, so far, it's really good. It's really addicting. The acting is, it's really good. Like the sets and stuff like that and stuff. I mean, it's kind of, it's not up to today's standards or today's quality, but that's okay. The acting in it I thought was really good. It wasn't too over the top. It was it's soap opera acting, right? Like it's a soap opera, right? So it's like soap opera acting, but I thought it was really good so far. The storyline, I didn't expect it to be how it was. I kind of knew a little bit about it, like I kind of knew like this woman turned him into a vampire and stuff like that. But so far, basically, what's been happening is that Barnabas Collins falls in love with this woman, and this other woman becomes really jealous because she's in love with Barnabas Collins. So what she does is she does all these spells and stuff like that. Like she makes Barnabas Collins really sick, and then she ends up making his fiance fall in love with another man, and then another man fall in love with her, and they run off together and things like that. And basically, she's kind of doing all this stuff to, you know, win Barnabas Collins over and, make him her own, right, and stuff. So it's a really good show so far, really interesting. So far, I give it probably a 9 out of 10 just because, like I said, the sets and stuff could have been better but for what it is and the time frame that it actually came out in. Like I said, I think it was the 70s that it came out. So far, I think it's really good. Basically, that's all that's happened so far. I left off when uh, Barnabas Collins fiance, I can't remember her name, she basically realizes that she made a mistake by running off with this other guy and stuff on the night of their wedding, actually. She ran off with this other guy and stuff. So uh, Barnabas Collins was basically trying to like figure out what happened to her. Maybe she was kidnapped and this and that. So he's kind of just confused and stuff right now. But that's really where I left off. And like I said, so far I think it's a great show. I definitely recommend it. If anybody out there hasn't seen the television series of Dark Shadows, I definitely recommend it. So far, I think it's great as far as I'm not a soap opera guy. I don't watch soap operas. I don't really watch TV that much either. But this, I kind of felt like I should watch it for some reason, and so far I like it. But we'll see as it goes on. Maybe I'll make other Dark Shadow type videos as it goes on. But like I said, so far I give it like probably about 9.5 out of 10. You know what I mean? Like I thought it would be different, just because like I thought off the bat the guy was like a vampire, and he came back, and then he was like, you know, I guess trying to help his family and stuff like that. That's what I really thought it would be about. But so far, like I said, it's just basically about this woman who's like just trying to cast spells on him and different potions and stuff like that to basically make him fall out of love with his soon-to-be wife and fall in love with her and stuff like that. So yeah, like I said, so far it's great. I'm definitely pretty addicted to it right now, and I'll definitely continue watching it so far. But yeah, that's kind of my rant on it and my thoughts on it. So far, I really like it. I hope it keeps up though, because I know a lot of shows and stuff, like, you kind of get hopes up, hopes up, hopes up, and then it just kind of like crashes and burns and stuff like that. But so I'm kind of curious to see if it's going to be as good like as it is now, if it's going to keep being as good like all the way up until the end, or if it's just going to kind of like peak and then I'm going to, you know what I mean? Because I don't know how many seasons there are. I can't remember. I have to, look into how many seasons there were, but I think there were quite a few. I think there was like five, six, maybe even more. I'm not too sure, but like I said, I'm really kind of curious to keep watching and see how it goes. But so far, I really like it, and so far, the guys should check it out. But anyway, guys, that's the vid. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll check you in the next one.